roshfooco watches and things. You've seen this one before. It's my Citizen Ecozilla BJ8050-08E, and I love this one. Hefty Eco Drive bad boy dive watch, but I've never really got on with this, especially that kink. Never really got on with this strap. So today, amongst others, we're going to have a go at sorting out this 24mm strap with some of these bad boys. These lug adapters from Ecozilla. Bought these ones from eBay, £38.87. Bought from the USA, so possible fluctuations on that price. Nice solid milled stainless steel lug adapters, giving, as I said, 24mm lugs to this one. We're going to have a go at this first of all, and this is fairly important, I would say, at the moment. At its widest point, we've got 49mm on the lug to lug. How are we going to change this out? Well, you can see 4 screws on the back of the case. In fact, let's try and do this on camera. I'll try to do this, quite difficult looking through the viewfinder and with these silly gloves on. By the way, if you're going to do this, get some decent screwdrivers. Where I live at the moment, these are the only ones I could find, and they are whack. Okay, so the screws come out like that. Let me just fast forward the video until I get them all off. Okay, we have got those 4 screws, keep them safe, and you'll notice that when those 4 screws are off, you can take off this fixing ring from the back of the case. We're not taking the back of the case off this watch, don't need to do that, and you can see this integrated rubber strap will just pop out as such. There you go. So, I mean, that's real good quality strap. I'm not knocking the strap at all, it's just these little kinky bits here which I've never found particularly comfortable on my wrist, so they'll go aside, and these lug adapters will take their place. Yeah, so they're going to fit in like that. And of course, will be fixed down with the retaining ring again. And as before, you don't want to see me screwing, so I'll pause it and come back when that's done. All locked down again with the 4 retaining screws and the retaining ring at the back. Those adapters fit fairly well. They're not absolutely perfect, but there is no wobble at all. There is a slight gap on the sides, but all in all they fit pretty well, and you can see that there is a screw bar rather than a spring bar to attach straps to the lug ends as well for added security. So as far as I can tell, they're not going anywhere. First things first, remember we had 49mm, didn't we, on the originals? So with the added adapters, we're now sitting at 54 mil. Now that is pretty cheeky, isn't it? That is pretty big. So we'll see how that works. Now, these adapters came with a Zulu strap, so let's try it on that. It certainly looks pretty good. Let's see what it looks like on the wrist. Let me just take off the mask which I'm wearing and see what this looks like on my 7-inch wrist. Remember, it's 54 mil lug end to lug end, which is usually way above my comfort zone really. I don't really like to go much above 50 unless I really have to. So what we say I mean, it's big, but is it ridiculous? I'm not sure it is really. This is a pretty soft, too soft really to cope with the heft of that watch head NATO, so maybe we'll change this one. Changed out for that 24 mil raw orange Barton silicon that I showed you in a previous video. Obviously I had to take out the quick release spring bars, but that's no skin off anyone's nose. And the softness of this and the way that you can really attach the watch to the wrist means there's no wobble on that at all. And yes, while it is still a big watch with a really massive lug to lug, that fits my 7-inch wrist. It fits it okay. It's comfortable as anything as well. Remember, on the underside of this strap was a little bit textured, a little bit rough, so it's going to stick to the wrist fine, and that one is not going anywhere if I jump in the pool, do a bit of diving, do a bit of swimming at the beach. 24 mil makeover with the lug adapters. Remember, I got these ones from eBay. eBay seller Your Bandstand out of the United States of America. I paid £38.87. I think you can still get them, and if you want to change out that fairly brutal OEM strap for the Ecozilla, then this might be your touch. A couple of other 24s that I'm going to change out as well. First one, going to be this black NATO with black hardware. Now, again, remember in that previous video I said that I had a plan for this one, and I do, because here is my G-Shock Square, again with lug adapters on this one, and they are 24 mil in width. When I was sent these, they actually sent me a olive green Zulu strap, but it was only 22 mil, so it wobbled around. This was the only 24 mil strap that I had, and just doesn't sit right with me, so let's do a very quick change. Get rid of that. Stick on this chap. And see what the fully black looks like. Remember again that this strap was a eBay purchase. This G10 NATO, they call it. eBay seller, Robbo's Gems, £6.99. And there it is. It's a 5-ring Zulu, so on NATO. I think I might do my usual trick on this, but what do you think on that black, fully black with black hardware? I'm liking that a lot. That's much better than the grey. Shout out to that one. My usual trick, by the way, is to dispense of this extra piece and just leave a single pass. I think I might do that for this slight modification for the G-Shock on our 24mm strap makeover. This is my Ningaloo Reef. Crazy industrial designed bad boy dive watch, micro brand coming out of Australia. This one comes supplied on a leather strap, which is not much cop in my opinion. It also comes on this fairly flimsy, pretty nasty metal bracelet, 24-24. I think in my review I said that this wasn't much cop, so I've always been looking to change this out. So that one's going to go, and this one with its proprietary lugs, we're going to stick on this one. This eBay purchase, the silicone strap. Watch fan 700 UK, $14.99 for this one. Probably a bit expensive, to be honest, but we'll see how that one looks. Now, before we go any further, remember that the Ningaloo Reef has got a proprietary lug bar system with a hexad setting. In fact, what did I do with that? Hold on a second. All that comes with the watch when you buy it. Unscrew it. So you're going to need both of these to loosen and secure any watch straps. So, bear with me a second. Okay, just coming towards the end of the refixing process. It's quite tricky. Okay, that's in now. Tool is done. Straps are on. See how it looks? I like it. I like it a lot. Get that strap through. There it is. Again, it's another hefty watch. The Ningaloo Reef is best part of 52 lug to lug, so it's a beast in itself. But again, the rubber strap, not much of a rubber guy, haven't been in the past, but this one really does help it fix to the wrist. Feels loads more secure. I love the colour, the way it plays with the dial. Strong bit of hardware, isoframe style. Love it. 24mm strap modifications in the house. So there it is. I know we don't deal with 24mm straps particularly often, but these are 3 of my watches that needed a change. So I grabbed a few 24mm straps, changed them up. Hope you like the insight. Again, changing the strap can make all the difference with the watch, so don't get rid of them until you've tried a different strap. This is Roshfooco Watches and Things on the 24mm makeover, and I'm out.